Bonjour tout le monde, ici Michel Lacroix qui vous souhaite la bienvenue à l'émission au 19e. Deuxième présentation pour notre spécial équipement, toujours en provenance d'Orlando, en Floride. Nous poursuivons notre visite des principaux manufacturiers, cette fois Nike, Callaway, Adams et Titleist. Et on s'offre un petit brin de jazette avec nul autre que le directeur général des Canadiens, Marc Bergevin. À tout de suite!
Au 19e est une présentation de vos concessionnaires Subaru du Québec. Subaru, confiance et évolution. En collaboration avec Desjardins. Coopérer pour créer l'avenir. Et Golf Île-du-Prince-Édouard. Votre passion, notre mode de vie. Ce spécial équipement vous est présenté par Golf Town. Golf Town, tout pour le golf.
Nous sommes chez Nike Golf en compagnie de Nate Ratcliffe, qui est le directeur de l'ingénierie, celui qui développe tous les bâtons. Et j'ai une question très simple à poser à Nate Ratcliffe. Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, c'est les deux plus grands noms du golf en ce moment. Tous les deux jouent avec des bâtons Nike. Alors Nate, la question à 1 million de dollars. Comment, dans ce sac-là, je peux trouver des bâtons qui vont me permettre de me sentir comme Rory McIlroy et Tiger Woods?
Well, I think Rory and Tiger, like a lot of our Nike athletes, have worked with us on everything that's here today at the PGA show, but I'll show you a couple things that they've worked very closely on. This is the Vapor Pro, and this is the iron that you'll see Tiger playing with here this year. And a lot of his very basic insights in terms of weight distribution drove what we designed here in Modern Muscle. And so these are the irons that Tiger's playing this year, and absolutely the technology goes all the way through the rest of the irons, and so all the way to the speed, you can feel a lot like Tiger playing off of this iron. And then this is the Vapor Pro driver, and you saw Rory debut this at the Ryder Cup. Fly beams and the covert cavity here are really driving energy into the compression channel and face. You'll see that throughout the entire metal wood line, but definitely driven by insights and stability from Rory McIlroy.
First thing first, when we think about Tiger and Rory, we think about distance, launching, flights. I mean, the ball is in the air forever and rolls after that. Is that the basic characteristic that I'm going to find as an amateur golfer?
Well, I think that distance is obviously very, very important in the driving category, but what we want to do is generate stable and consistent distance, and that inspires confidence and allows people, just like Rory McIlroy, to hit the ball farther. When we put a confident piece of equipment into a player's hands, we know that's going to allow them to swing faster and generate more distance, and that's really one of the major goals here in all the technology that you'll see in these products.
When you look around, when you want to feel, your drive, the ball is in the middle of it, where you get to the green, you're not quite there. You have the finesse clubs also to make you feel that you can chip and you can get close to the hole as Tiger and as Rory.
Well, yeah, you'll see a few things throughout the bag here. Obviously, we talk a lot about drivers, and that's sort of the signature club in our bag. But you'll see here there's new Vapor Flex, Vapor Speed hybrids for approach shots. A full series of irons with different varying levels of technology. The Speed iron is a hollow design where we're generating a lot of distance. The Pro Combo is multi-material and has sort of distance with precision. And then as we get down into the new wedges and putters this year, you're seeing a lot of those similar thought processes work into that, where we're trying to generate consistency and improve feel throughout the bag.
So, if I'm not able to play as Tiger or as Rory, at least I can use the clubs that they are.
Absolutely. All these clubs, one of the things that we're most privileged about is our ability to work closely with those athletes, and we really listen intently to what they're talking about, and as we get those insights, that's how we design our product line. So this is counterflex, and very interesting technology. I think everybody understands counterbalancing in that we usually put weight up in the top of the putter and a heavier head, slightly longer shaft that allows the player to move their hand position up and down the grip. But what we've done as we've studied counterbalancing, we understand that a large number of players actually prefer weight in different places than just the top of the putter. So as I take out this little insert here, what we have is a 70-gram weight and a rod that's made out of carbon fiber. And what this allows us to do is with a simple quarter turn, we can turn this and change the location of that mass up and down the inside of the shaft of the golf club. And as we move it down to the bottom or the top, it radically changes the feel, the tempo, and the delivery. And athletes can really tune that to their preference, and it really changes the way in which they deliver the putter.
Nate Ratcliffe, thank you very much.
Thank you.
À ses débuts chez les professionnels en 1996, qui a été le premier cadet de Tiger Woods? Est-ce que c'est A. Mike Fluff Cowan, B. Steve Williams ou C. Fanny Sonesson? La réponse dans quelques instants. Qui donc a été le premier cadet de Tiger Woods? Mike Fluff Cowan, de 1996 à 1999. Depuis, même s'il est âgé aujourd'hui de 66 ans, Mike Fluff Cowan est le fidèle compagnon du vétéran Jim Furyk.
Notre invité cette semaine au 19e, Marc Bergevin, directeur général du Canadien de Montréal. Marc, parlons d'autre chose que du hockey. Parlons de golf. Ta relation avec la petite balle blanche, elle se situe à quel niveau?
Bien, l'intérêt est là. C'est sûr que j'aimerais ça jouer plus souvent. Le manque de pratique, c'est pour ça qu'on ne s'améliore pas. Pour moi, c'est difficile. Le mois d'août, c'est le mois le plus facile pour pratiquer mon golf. Alors aujourd'hui, j'en profite.
Même avec le manque de pratique, tu réussis à détecter certaines forces dans ton jeu. Est-ce des aspects qui sont les plus solides?
Probablement ma drive. L'approche est moins... c'est plus difficile pour moi. Puis sur le verre, j'ai beaucoup de difficultés.
Ah oui?
Beaucoup, oui.
Pas assez joué au mini-pop durant ta jeunesse?
Non, pas assez, non.
Marc, parlons de tes souvenirs de golf un peu. J'imagine que au fil des ans, tu as eu l'occasion de jouer peut-être certains parcours, de jouer avec certaines personnes qui t'ont marqué un peu. Est-ce que tu as des souvenirs mémorables de golf?
Écoute, des années, je te dirais 85, 86, on avait un petit groupe qui allait ça s'appelait le Monster à New York, dans les Catskills. Je me souviens, on fait des petits voyages avec, dans ce temps, il y avait des Larry Robinson, des Kurt Muller, Donnie Cape, qui était un agent à l'époque. C'est Stéphane Quintal, que je pense que c'est moi qui l'ai amené au golf la première fois de sa carrière. Aujourd'hui, j'ai joué avec Stéphane l'été dernier, puis vraiment, il m'a surpassé. Récemment, j'ai joué avec Mario, un bon ami à moi qui est ici. Faites attention, il s'en vient, là. Mais moi, c'est surtout pour la camaraderie, d'être avec les amis puis s'amuser.
Est-ce qu'il y a un de ces noms-là qui t'a épaté par son golf? Qui est le meilleur golfeur chez les joueurs de hockey?
Bien, il y en a beaucoup. Moi, personnellement, c'est Mario, le mieux, que j'ai la chance de jouer plus souvent avec. Alors, il est excellent. Puis lui aussi, c'est beaucoup relax. Un autre qu'on pense qu'il est bon, mais qui n'est pas bon, c'est Michel Terrien. En passant.
Si on parle des vrais golfeurs maintenant, est-ce que toi, tu es quelqu'un qui va s'asseoir des fois à la fin de semaine pour regarder du golf à la télévision?
Non, pas du tout.
Non?
Non, pas du tout. De temps en temps, je vais regarder le Master. En avril, si c'est là, je vais le regarder. Mais habituellement, non, je ne suis pas une grosse personne de télévision.
OK. Mais as-tu quand même certains golfeurs préférés qui vont t'impressionner par leurs habiletés?
Phil, c'est un gaucher, moi aussi je suis un gaucher, alors je le regarde d'un fois pour voir ce que je fais pas correct, mais en ensemble, c'est vraiment le seul.
Donc, as-tu l'impression que Phil pourrait te montrer certains... Qu'est-ce qui serait amélioré chez Marc Bergevin sur un terrain de golf?
Dans l'ensemble, un peu de tout. J'ai beaucoup de difficultés. Écoute, comme je te dis, j'ai pas le temps de jouer beaucoup. La pratique, c'est ça qui devient meilleur. Puis pour l'instant, avec ce que je fais, c'est très difficile de prendre le temps l'été. Mais comme je te dis, au mois d'août, comme en ce moment, j'en profite pour jouer au golf.
Bon. On termine l'entrevue en beauté avec une question classique au 19e. On demande à nos invités de choisir des invités pour eux dans un quatuor de rêve. Qui, Marc Bergevin, inviterait-il dans un foursome parfait? Ça peut être une personne décédée même, mais quelqu'un avec qui tu aurais aimé jouer au golf.
Oh, j'aurais aimé jouer au golf. Écoute, mes amis proches, c'est des personnes pas connues, mais des amis que j'aime passer du temps avec, des amis d'enfance que je vois moins souvent, c'est des personnes probablement que j'aimerais jouer au golf le plus.
Ou des célébrités,
célébrités
que tu aurais aimé rencontrer plus sur un terrain de golf, l'occasion serait belle?
Non, pas nécessairement, non. Non, jamais, non.
Alors, Marc Bergevin n'est pas un gars à vedette, mesdames, messieurs.
Non, pas du tout.
Merci beaucoup, Marc.
Merci, avec plaisir. Merci.
Bon golf.
Merci.
I'm standing here with the new Big Bertha Alpha 815 driver by Callaway. Features our gravity core technology. This was really designed to be our most adjustable, most advanced driver, but it's very accessible to a broad range of golfers. So it features the gravity core, which allows players to change their spin rate by moving the center of gravity high and low. It's got 2 heel and toe weights, which allows players to dial in their shot shape, and then adjustable hosel, which gives players the opportunity to dial in their loft and lie.
Also, you have a second model, the XR, which is pretty different.
Yeah, this driver is all about speed. It's a little bit more lightweight, and it's got 2 key technologies that help deliver more speed to the golfer. The Speed Step Crown, which you can see here, which helps reduce the drag throughout the downswing and allows players to deliver the club head faster to the ball. And then the Armoto face technology, which helps translate that additional head speed into more ball speed and more distance. So consistent with the driver, the Alpha Fairwood is our most advanced and most adjustable. Features our hyper speed forged face cup, adjustable hosel, and then 2 weights on the sole that allows people to, they're interchangeable to dial in the trajectory. So you move the heavy weight forward, it lowers the spin for a flatter, stronger trajectory. You move the heavy weight in the back, it's more forgiving with a higher launch and a little bit more control.
What kind of feedback did you have from the pros, from your players on the tour?
Yeah, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive so far. We've got a lot of players already converted to the new stuff, so we're very encouraged by that.
Mr. Gibbs, thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Nous sommes en compagnie de Michael Fox, qui est responsable de la mise en marché des produits chez Adams. La beauté chez Adams, parce que quand on cherche un bâton, ils nous disent qu'ils ont les bâtons qui sont le plus en mesure de faciliter notre jeu comme golfeur. Donc, cette année, on va voir de quelle manière ils sont en mesure de nous aider davantage. Michael, what can you bring to my bag this year that's going to make the golf easier?
Well, Francois, what we do at Adams Golf is we make the game more fun for all golfers by creating clubs that are easier to hit. And the first one for you and all the amateur golfers that they're watching your shows is the Titleized Titanium. This is the easiest hit fairwood we've ever created. And what we've done is we've taken a titanium head and a 75-gram stainless steel sole plate to create the lowest weighted, lowest center of gravity fairwood we've ever had to create the highest launching, easiest launching fairwood in the marketplace.
I'm looking at the bag and I see something different and something new. That usually makes it easier too. What is the new product this year with Adams?
So this is really exciting because this is brand new for us. It doesn't even come out until April. And this is the new Red Hybrid. The Red Hybrid is a fantastic product for us because it's built off the successful shape that Adams Golf has had on tour for the last 8 years. And it's been done with a shape off our original Idea Pro Hybrid. It's a very small, compact head with a very flat leading edge, so you can play it just like an iron shot. But what's great about the new Red Hybrid is we made it better not just for the better player, but also for the average golfer as well. So what we've done is we've taken our #1 hybrid on tour, and we've made it better for absolutely everybody and easier to hit from wherever you're going to be.
Well, let's have some fun with those Titleized clubs and the red for next summer.
All right, sounds great, Francois.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brett, first of all, tell us about the new drivers you have this year.
Yeah, as part of our full line of 915 metals, we have 2 new driver models, a 915 D2 and D3. So both have some features to give you distance without compromise. First is our active recoil channel. That increases the ball speed and lowers spin, both things that produce distance. We've got a radial speed face where we've redesigned the thickness and the location, the precision of the face. Again, more speed, especially on mishits. All that with a higher MOI. So higher MOI means we redistribute weight, so it's more forgiving, we get more consistency, ball speed stays the same even on miss hits. So you put it all together, you get distance without compromise.
So Brett, can you tell us the difference between number 2 and number 3?
Yes, the D2 model is a larger club head. It flies a little higher, and the D3 is smaller, 440 cc's, a little bit lower, more penetrating flight. So some people choose based on aesthetics, but ultimately finding the one with the right performance and the right spin, that's the ultimate goal.
And what about those fairway woods?
The fairway woods as well have two different models, so an F and an FD. The F is a larger and the FD is more compact, and the FD as well produces lower, more penetrating shots. They share some attributes with the driver, the active recoil channel. It has a ultra thin, consistent face, high MOI design. Again, all things to get more distance, more consistency, more of the time.
And how was it received by the pros, the tour pros?
It's been going very well. About 2/3 of our players have switched already, which is very quick. As recently as Jimmy Walker winning with it at the Sony Open this weekend. So the professionals love that same performance, longer, more consistency, and no compromise.
Titleist, Callaway, TaylorMade, Swixon. Le choix d'une balle vous étourdit?
On a fait le tour des nouveautés 2015.
Tiens, prends ça.
If everyone remembers, in 2013, we introduced a new cover and paint system for the Pro V1 and Pro V1X. And after introducing that product, we had some very positive feedback about the improvements that we were offering in durability. So ball after ball, round after round, the ball that you pulled out of the package when you first played it still looked good at the end of the 18 holes. In talking with golfers after we introduced the 2013, because of what we introduced in 2013 with the cover and paint, we were able to answer golfers' response to, can you provide us with some softer feel in and around the green? Can you help me improve my short game on the scoring shots? So for 2015, the new Pro V1 and Pro V1X has a softer cover. That results in softer feel on those shorter shots in and around the green and provides more control, but without sacrificing any durability. That was all because of our technology advancement that we made in 2013 that we're able to bring this 2015 product. So the ball gets much easier to control for everyone who plays it.
Well, the new golf ball line is all predicated upon a simple fact, that on average, a golfer hits 4 greens in regulation. So we have to design our golf balls today about the idea that we have to create more greenside spin throughout the line. So whether it's the tour preferred balls that are here that 155 tour players play around the world, or the tour ball for AMs, which is the Project A, or even down to the Aero Burners, which are fast distance balls, every ball that we design today will have stopping power. So literally it will either check or grab around the greens.
We're really excited about this product. It's a 3-piece urethane covered golf ball. It's extremely soft, around 65 ball compression, and just on a relative scale, most tour balls are between 90 and 105 compression. So first thing people are going to notice is it's extremely soft. It's got a soft, fast core in it, which even though it's extremely soft, it's still very fast, which leads to good distance. And the softness of the core also enables us to generate very low spin off the tee for longer distance. So soft fast core is the one key technology. The other is our DuraSpin cover, which is an extremely soft urethane cover. So the closer you get to the green, the more spin and control you get with the golf ball.
Anytime you're making an equipment decision, you need to make those equipment decisions in game-like situations. So that would be on course. So we advise you to take Pro V1 and Pro V1X onto the course, playing from scoring shots, the shots that matter the most, and determine which ball feels best for you, which ball gets you closest to the hole, and then work your way back to the tee box. Use your tee shot last, because your ball should fit first to your irons and then the driver to the ball.
Ce spécial équipement vous a été présenté par Golf Town. Golf Town, tout pour le golf.
Au Salon du Golf d'Orlando, j'ai parcouru les allées afin de trouver les grandes nouveautés au rayon de la chaussure en 2015. Voici mes trouvailles. Adidas lance Boost, une technologie révolutionnaire.
Boost is a game-changing technology. It was launched in 2013 and running, and what it does is it's a new foam under your foot that releases energy, and it creates the most comfortable footwear out there. And we get these little pellets, we call them little balls of TPU, and we basically heat them up. And when we do at a certain temperature, they pop and expand like popcorn. And then we take thousands of those and we press them really hard back together, and that makes that midsole material that we put in the shoe.
FootJoy, de son côté, lance une nouvelle chaussure totalement athlétique, Hyperflex.
It's built on a Laser Plus last, which is an extra depth last, so we've got an extra cushioning inside. Our Flex Grid 2.0 technology is molded right on top of a mesh. Waterproof membrane, so we've got a 2-year waterproof, so this can be worn in all kinds of weather. We have an OPS stabilizing system in the back of the shoe here, molded in so it holds the foot in nicely. Great looking, great color. We've worked on the technology in the midsole, so we found some new compounds that are a little bit lighter, yet provide more cushioning, so you get great support and stability here.
Chez Puma, on s'est inspiré de l'espace pour créer la toute nouvelle chaussure Titan Tour.
Le Titan Tour, à base, c'est le soulier que Ricky porte sur le tour. C'est un soulier qui a été inspiré un petit peu par les technologies de l'espace. On est allé chercher une technologie qui s'appelle Outlast, qui est dans notre semelle. Ce que ça fait, Outlast, c'est que ça retire l'humidité du pied. Ça fait un peu comme un air climatisé, ça te garde au frais. On a aussi le côté de la semelle en dessous qui est fait de façon à quand on marche, les débris se relâchent et ne restent pas collés en dessous de la semelle.
Echo offre une gamme de chaussures qui s'adapte à tous les styles.
Was saying that still our most popular model by far is the Biome Hybrid. So the Biome Hybrid, we have a technology called Biome. Biome is basically a technology that allows the foot to follow its natural motion path. And then we've also done these dual color outsoles. We've gone with a firmer TPU on the outsole and a less firm or a softer TPU on the inside of the foot. And the reason we've done that is in the golf swing, as you take the club back, you want to have more of that support towards the outside.
C'est déjà terminé pour l'émission de cette semaine. Voyons ce qu'il y a au menu pour notre prochain rendez-vous. La semaine prochaine à l'émission de la visite rare, nul autre que Mario Lemieux. Également un reportage tourné à New York en compagnie de Rory McIlroy et Tiger Woods.
Then there's the speed, which is more perimeter weighted, more forgiving for you.
See, again, this is very. I've never been treated like this in my whole lifetime. And what is the pro combo?
The pro combo is basically the blades that we play up to about an 8 iron, and then a 7 iron.
By we play, you mean back in?
I'm sorry, us. The two elite athletes on each side of you.
Unbelievable.
Nick Taylor, le jeune Canadien, nous parle de sa première victoire et on rencontre aussi le vétéran gaucher canadien Mike Weir. Un autre rendez-vous à ne pas manquer au 19e, là où on entend, comme d'habitude, les meilleures histoires de golf.
Au 19e, vous a été présenté par vos concessionnaires Subaru du Québec en collaboration avec Desjardins et Golf Île-du-Prince-Édouard.